Welcome to Timeline Nexus, where we dive into the wonders of history and the future. Today, we're exploring one of the most mind-blowing concepts in all of science, the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory is the leading explanation about how the universe began. In the simplest terms, it talks about the universe starting from a small singularity and expanding over the next 13.8 billion years to the cosmos that we know today. So, what exactly happened at the start? According to the theory, everything in the universe was once concentrated into a single, incredibly hot and dense point. Then, around 13.8 billion years ago, this point began to expand rapidly in what we call the Big Bang. Scientists have gathered a lot of evidence to support this theory. For instance, the cosmic microwave background radiation, which is the afterglow of the Big Bang, still fills the universe. In the aftermath of the Big Bang, the universe was a chaotic mix of particles, gas, and dust. Over millions of years, gravity began to shape these elements into vast clouds. These clouds, known as nebulae, were the birthplaces of stars. About 4.6 billion years ago, in one of these nebulae located in what is now the Milky Way galaxy, gravity caused a region to collapse inward. As this cloud contracted, it started to spin and heat up, forming a protostar at its center. This protostar would become our Sun. As the protostar grew hotter and denser, nuclear fusion ignited at its core, and it became a fully fledged star, our Sun. Surrounding the newly formed Sun was a rotating disk of gas and dust, known as a protoplanetary disk. Within this disk, particles began to collide and stick together, forming larger and larger bodies called planetesimals. Over time, these planetesimals merged through countless collisions and accretions, eventually forming the planets, including Earth. In its early days, Earth was a molten, fiery ball. Volcanic activity was rampant, and the surface was constantly bombarded by meteorites. Around this time, a Mars-sized object collided with the young Earth. The debris from this massive impact eventually coalesced to form our Moon. This event was crucial as it helped stabilize Earth's tilt, leading to the seasons we experience today. Over millions of years, Earth began to cool. A solid crust formed, floating on the still molten mantle beneath. This was the beginning of the surface we live on today. Volcanic activity released gases, forming Earth's early atmosphere. These gases included water vapor, which eventually condensed to form the oceans. This environment set the stage for the emergence of life. Life on Earth began with simple single-celled organisms, known as prokaryotes, around 3.5 billion years ago. These tiny beings were the pioneers of life, thriving in the primordial soup of the early oceans. Over millions of years, these organisms evolved, giving rise to more complex life forms. By around 600 million years ago, multicellular organisms had appeared. These early creatures were the ancestors of all life on Earth today, including humans. Around 500 million years ago, life began to venture onto land. The first land-dwelling organisms were simple plants and invertebrates. As plants spread across the land, they provided a new habitat for evolving life forms. By 375 million years ago, fish-like creatures with primitive limbs emerged from the water. These early amphibians, like Tiktaalik, represent a crucial step in the evolution of land-dwelling animals. Over millions of years, these amphibians evolved into reptiles, birds, and mammals. The extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago marked the beginning of the age of mammals. Freed from the dominance of the dinosaurs, mammals rapidly diversified. Early mammals were small, but they quickly adapted to various environments. Around 65 million years ago, the first primates appeared. These small, tree-dwelling creatures had grasping hands and feet, and large, forward-facing eyes, traits that would become crucial for their descendants. By around 20 million years ago, the first ape-like ancestors of humans had evolved. These early apes, known as hominoids, lived in forests and displayed complex social behaviors. Our direct ancestors, the hominins, diverged from other apes around 7 million years ago. One of the earliest known hominins is Sahelanthropus chadensis. These early hominins began to exhibit traits that set them apart from other apes, such as bipedalism, walking on two legs. Australopithecus afarensis, which lived around 3.9 to 2.9 million years ago, is one of the most famous early hominins. The most well-known specimen, Lucy, provides crucial insights into our ancestors' transition to bipedalism. Around 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis appeared. Known as handyman, Homo habilis is one of the earliest members of the genus Homo and is notable for using simple stone tools. Around 1.9 million years ago, Homo erectus emerged. This species is significant for its use of more advanced tools and its ability to control fire. Homo erectus also had a larger brain compared to earlier hominins, marking a significant step in human evolution. Homo heidelbergensis, which lived around 600,000 to 200,000 years ago, is considered a direct ancestor of both Neanderthals and modern humans. They were skilled hunters and used more sophisticated tools than their predecessors. Finally, around 300,000 years ago, Homo sapiens, modern humans, emerged in Africa. These early humans displayed remarkable cognitive abilities, including the development of complex language, art, and culture. Around 70,000 years ago, Homo sapiens began to migrate out of Africa, spreading across the globe. This migration led to the diverse range of human cultures and societies we see today. As Homo sapiens settled in different parts of the world, they adapted to a variety of environments. They developed diverse cultures, technologies, and ways of life, from hunter-gatherer societies to early agricultural communities. One of the most significant aspects of early human culture is the creation of art. Cave paintings, sculptures, and other forms of artistic expression provide a glimpse into the minds of our ancestors, showcasing their creativity and symbolic thinking. Today, we are the result of millions of years of evolution. The story of the first human is a testament to the incredible journey of life on Earth. From simple single-celled organisms to the complex beings we are today, our history is a fascinating tale of adaptation, survival, and innovation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who are curious about our origins. Stay tuned to Timeline Nexus for more captivating stories from history and the future.